Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I am here with another Tip Tuesday video for you. I try to bring you a Tip Tuesday video most Tuesdays with just some tips that could be helpful on your wig wearing journey. Today I would like to talk with you about headband wigs or 3/4 or 3/4 wigs and what kind of benefit and value that could bring to your wig wearing experience. So hopefully you'll find this helpful, but if you're curious about headband wigs, then stick around for the rest of this video and I'll give you a bit of an overview on that. So I actually have done a headband wig video in the past. I also had one, I think I might have titled it Gym Wigs or something like that. And so in my playlist, I have other videos on this topic, but it's been a really long time since I've done it. And so I think it's a good time to revisit this as we're thinking about tips that will help us on our wig wearing journey. So right now I have on my head a 3/4, 3/4 wig that I purchased on eBay about 2.5 years ago, long time ago. And that's when I first did this video, and I actually linked the wig at the time. It's no longer available by the seller, and I'm not sure what they have that's comparable, but I'm still gonna show it because I think the tips are relevant. So what are headband wigs and what use are they? You know, anything can be a headband wig technically. Even some of your regular wigs, you can wear them with a headband and make them a headband wig. Some of the benefits of wearing a wig with a headband are security. Having a headband on the wig just provides a measure of security on your head. It can also help protect the wig from whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're cooking, wearing a headband wig while cooking could be a really good solution for you because the whole front of the wig is protected from the heat of the oven or the stove or whatever it is that you're doing. I think headband wigs are also really great for going to the gym. You know, definitely it just, so you don't have to think about the wig, you don't have to think about what might be happening to the wig, if you're getting sweaty, any of those things. When we used to have a gym membership, I wore this wig a lot to the gym. It's also a good way to keep a wig that's maybe nearing the end of its life, keep it in a way that's useful still to you, so you can relegate it to the headband wig pile, and then that way you don't have to wear your good wigs when you're doing things like gardening or cleaning or any of the things where you maybe don't want to risk ruining a good wig. Amusement parks, you know, we're coming on to summer, and I already had 3 wig sisters email me for advice of what to do when they go to an amusement park. If I were to go to an amusement park, I would wear a headband wig. Without question. It makes it so much more secure on my head. I don't have to worry about anything happening. I can do any activity. So I would wear a headband wig. I would also potentially wear one to the beach. You can definitely wear a headband wig to the beach. I could swim in this, no problem whatsoever, and it would be fine. So let me show you some examples I have of headband wigs, and I will take this one off as well so that you can see it. First of all, there's lots of things you can purchase, and I recommend just going on to Amazon or eBay and just getting something cheap. Here's why. Look at how I've got this wig right now. You cannot see very much of the wig itself at all. And so there is really no sense in spending a lot of money on it because for the most part, you can't see it. Now, keep in mind, the wig I have on my head, I've had for 2.5 years. I have worn it so much, 100 times. I mean, for either part days or full days. Sometimes on the weekends, I'll just throw this one on. I've worn it to the gym a million, no, not a million times. Okay, let's be realistic. 30 times, 40 times. I mean, seriously, I've worn it a ton. At this point, I don't even take it down from this messy bun. I take it off and put it back on just like this. I don't know about you, but I think it just looks like my hair, I have a messy bun that I just put my hair up and I didn't comb it. Doesn't look any different from a lot of the women you see out there with messy buns. So this is this wig. So when I purchased this wig 2.5 years ago, I bought a backup. And I have not needed to pull this backup out of the packaging yet. This has just, I don't see any reason to. It's still going strong. I finally got it into the style I want it. So I'm just gonna wear it until, I don't know, maybe it starts to fall apart. But this is the wig. So this is what it looked like out of the box. I was unbelievably shocked by how great the fibers feel, soft and silky. Yes, they do feel a little cheaper than some of the higher end wigs. I think when I purchased this, I want to say I paid around $40 for it. And it just feels amazing. I loved the curl pattern on this, just loved it. And when they sent it to me with this little wash and care instructions. And I believe this I thought it was a heat-friendly wig. Yeah, it says it's heat-resistant up to 170 degrees. And so I could take heat to it if I wanted to. I just have never felt the need to do that with this one because, again, I don't wear it down like this. I could, but I don't. I only wear it up in messy buns when I wear it. Now, I have cut some length off of the one on my head because at some point I just got tired of combing it out because it does get somewhat tangly and the fibers aren't high-end fibers. So I'd spray, you know, detangle spray on it, I'd comb through it. At some point I just chopped off a bunch of layers or a bunch of, you know, I probably chopped off about this much of it. And I don't, you know, I didn't do a great job. It's not even, it didn't matter because I just wear it up in a bun. So you don't have to worry about that. But this is what I mean by a 3/4 wig. It doesn't really have a front on it. And when I take the headband off, you'll see. And so the construction is real basic. Really far apart wefting. It has a comb. Oftentimes these 3/4 wigs you'll find have a long comb in the back and a long comb in the front. And what I do with these combs is I tuck them under a wig grip. Okay, so here's the deal. The only time I wear a wig grip is when I'm wearing a headband wig. It is the only time I wear a wig grip. I don't like wig grips under wigs. I don't like the bulk that it adds. I don't like the way it makes my wigs feel tighter. I think it makes so the lace front doesn't lay as flat. In my opinion, in my experience, I dislike wig grips. I love them with headband wigs. And it is super secure. So I put the wig grip on, I put this on, and it stays put all day. And I've gone to the gym. I've never, ever had an issue and I don't use it stays or anything else. If I were to go to an amusement park and I'm gonna be riding roller coasters and all of that, I might consider adhering the wig grip because what I do is I tuck the combs underneath my wig grip. So I'm not honestly worried, but just to be extra secure, I'd probably find another way to adhere it. But so here's the 3/4 wig. Here's what they look like. And when I purchased this one, I had a few people message me and say the purpose of 3/4 wigs is for people who have hair. They can leave out some of their hair and blend it in with the rest of the wigs. I think the Black African-American community, 3/4 wigs are real common because they're, you know, a lot of the women in the kind of community of color, wigs are just truly another accessory for them. That's how they've grown up. You know, we're a little late to the wig game, I would say, here in kind of the white America, Caucasian community. Most of us come to wigs because of hair loss, not necessarily because of fashion. And I think it's, you know, a little bit the other way around. And so they're really comfortable with these kinds of wigs, leaving out some of their own hair, blending it in. So if you have bio hair, you could buy a 3/4 wig and then leave some of your hair out in the front and definitely do some blending. So here's what it looks like when it's on. And so I put a wig grip on, and here's my 3/4 wig. Again, I have not taken it out of this messy bun now in a few months. I just leave it like this every time. I take it out, I lay it down, and then when I'm ready to wear it again, I put my wig grip on, and you can see it's getting a little kind of ratty on the underside here where the headband is always on it. I don't care because it's hidden under the headband. So I take it and I go put it on, and I tuck the comb underneath in the back, And then I sort of pull it forward in the front, and the comb just sort of slides underneath the front of the wig grip. I get it arranged on my head so it's sometimes like what it's doing right now, it's falling underneath that wig grip. So I've just got to pull it forward, you know, get it over that wig grip. And then I just take a headband. I have a gazillion of these cloth headbands. I mean, literally, I think I have 100. I have so many. A lot of people are wearing them now for masks. You know, they're gaiters. And so you just get it. You can pick them up super cheap on Amazon or other places. So I just put it on. You can put this on first too and have it around your neck before you put the headband on. And then I just pull it up over the front and I arrange it however I want so that it's covering what I needed to cover. If you have some bio hair at the temples, you can pull them out to blend. I do have just a little bit of a challenge personally because I shave my hair here, and so you can kind of see that. Sometimes I notice you can see it a little bit on my nape now that I don't have hair. I don't care. I don't think people are looking. I just go with it. I really don't think people are even paying that close of attention, especially since I've got this casual look. Nobody's kind of giving me the once over. So that's how easy it is. And I actually, quite frankly, prefer a 3/4 wig to a true headband wig. So let's move on to an actual headband wig, okay? I like this. I find it to be more comfortable. A little bit stretchier. Headband wigs, the ones I've had experience with, don't tend to have a lot of great stretch, and so they can be really tight if you've got a big circumference. And then I don't have the double bulk because I never on a headband wig just use this headband. I always put a cloth headband over it, so I've kind of got double bulk. So I do prefer the 3/4 wigs. But let's move on to just a quick to a headband. One with an actual headband. So I have a number of these. I think this one is so this one was John Renault Luscious. I think I cut some length off this one as well. It was super, super long. John Renault discontinued these. I bought a whole bunch right when they were discontinuing it, so I have a couple of different colors. But the cap construction is real similar. It has the combs in the front and the back. So I do the exact same thing. I put it on. This one is super tight. So it's a little bit of a challenge because it's really tight. To kind of pull it and get that comb tucked underneath and then kind of lift it up. Doesn't have a lot of stretch, but get it in place. And you know, even though this is by John Renault, it's a cheaper wig, so these fibers do feel cheaper than a typical John Renault. This one needs to be combed. I think I might have put it away last time and didn't comb it out. It has really bad tangles. So I recommend before you put them away, comb them out, put some detangling spray in or whatever, conditioning spray, get those tangles out so the next time you can just pop it on. Oh well, I just dropped that. That's all right. So you get it combed out and then you can wear them down if you want to. If you find one that's really cute, I'm gonna grab a different color here. If you find one that's really cute and you like it, you can wear them just like a headband. You have a wig on with a headband, that's totally fine. So I'm gonna grab another headband. Now, you can braid it. You can do all kinds of different updos if you want to. So then I'm just gonna grab, you can put it in the updo before you put the headband on, or you can just throw the headband on and then work with the updo. Because it's got a black band under it, I'll have to work to make sure to hide that. But so then you just take and you start working with the wig. I'm having a little bit of trouble. My nails need to be done and the fibers are getting stuck underneath them. But so you can just get it, and you can do high ponies because you've got a headband on, so you don't have to worry about that transition in the back. So this one's super long. Like I said, I think I trimmed some of the length off of it once before and probably need to do it again. But so then you can just kind of play with it. however you want for the updo that you're looking for. Sometimes with these super long, super thick ones, I'll do 2 bands. I'll put a band in and pull it all the way through, then I'll get another band in so that I can put it up in more of a messy look. Or I'll use a clip. You can use a claw clip so you can get it in the pony, and then you can take a claw clip and sort of kind of clip it in various places. And then I don't even know what the back looks like right now, but then just mess with it. You can use multiple clips, whatever you want to do. It's really easy. So for this tip, I just want to encourage you to consider some alternative hair for days when you don't really want to wear your nice wigs. And let's say it's the 4th of July and you guys are going to fireworks and you're going to go to a parade or a carnival, if we are ever allowed to have those again. And so you're just worried you're going to be hot and sweaty and what wig to wear. Get a headband wig. Get a cute, patriotic headband that you can wear with it. The options are endless. This one is another, I think this one was another, yeah, this was another eBay find. This one has the headband on it. This one was another eBay find, and it's got the 3/4. At one point I was going crazy buying headband wigs, and I've since stopped because I really don't, I gravitate toward the one that I just always wear, but I just love this option. So hopefully this gave you some ideas to start thinking about how do I incorporate this into my wig wearing. And you can do any kind of headbands you want with it. You could do bandanas. The challenge I have with bandanas is you have to tie them somewhere and then you don't get this wide coverage like you do with these kind of cloth headbands. But get creative in how you disguise kind of the front of it. But I think they're definitely have a place in your wig wearing wardrobe. And so if you haven't already invested in a headband wig or a 3/4 wig, or you've never looked into them, I highly recommend them. Go online. I will, if I can find a couple of eBay retailers that I have purchased from before that I think are good, I'll link them below, just like their eBay stores. I'm more of a fan of doing this on eBay than I am on Amazon. I just haven't bought a lot of wigs on Amazon. The good news on Amazon is a lot of their wigs are on Prime, and so if you get it and you hate it, you can return it. But I would say with something like this, I wouldn't pay more than $40. Maybe $50. You know, I've gotten so much wear out of my other one that even if I would have paid $100, I've gotten way my money's worth on it. But I just don't think you need to pay a lot because they're, like I said, you don't look at them. You can't see them. Let me just, what does this even look like in the back? Do I keep turning around and it looks terrible? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my Tip Tuesday. 3/4 wigs, headband wigs, lots of uses for them. They definitely have a place in your wig wearing wardrobe. Oh, one other thing I'll say. I run really hot. I think you guys know that. I talk about it a lot. For some reason, on super hot days or when I'm running around and I'm cleaning and I'm doing errands, I find I feel cooler with one of these on than a regular wig. I don't know what it is because I've actually got more layers on my head right now. I just think it's the comfort. Maybe it's some of the sweat absorbing properties of the headband. I don't know what it is, but I feel more comfortable on hot, sweaty days when I wear a headband wig than when I wear a regular wig. Obviously, the gold standard is not to have to put anything on your head, but that's not always realistic for us. So let me know if you have questions. Thank you for being here on Tip Tuesday. I am looking forward to whatever the next topic will be. Please give me ideas though. I am struggling a little bit to know what's going to be the most helpful for you. So if you have ideas for Tip Tuesdays, let me know so I can get them on my list. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.